Hello and welcome, dear viewers, to our program, New Kuwait. In this episode, we will talk about self-development. This subject is related to creative human capital, which is one of the 7 pillars in our National Development Plan. Today's episode guest is Maestro Trainer, Dr. Mohammed Afif. Hello and welcome, Dr. Mohammed.
Welcome, Ibrahim.
In this episode, we will talk about self-development and most important subject, I think, and this subject is related to me personally, time management.
I know.
Yes. Tell me about time management. How important is it?
Before I just tell you about the importance of time, we are supposed to be here today what time? Let's say 4, and we have started, let's say, around 5. This means we have 1 hour lost. See the waste of time? You will pay me later, not now. But let me just tell you how important, because your question is how important is time. Time is our life. Time is money. Time waits for nobody. Time is a tool that can be, if is used effectively, you can achieve through it a lot of things, a lot of goals. Actually, I usually ask this question to my trainees in training courses. What is your goal? When I'm, usually I'm not shocked if they say, they just stay silent, then they think a bit, then they ask me, then they tell me nothing, let's say, or they say nothing.
Maybe because it's a personal goal. They don't want to.
It's fine, but you can at least have something in the mind. No need to tell us. You can tell me I have a big goal. I don't want to tell you. It's a good answer. No problem. But the question comes as a shock to the people. When you ask him, what is your goal? It's a shock. That is the problem. This means that there's no plan. Time management is linked always with the plans. See, if you fail to plan, this means you are planning to fail.
Interesting.
And one more thing, Saad, time means how educated I am. People who don't manage their time.
Yes.
And let me tell you the common mistake about managing the time. It's not managing the time. Actually, it's task management. You cannot say it's time management.
Yes.
It's not task management, not time management.
Yes.
That's a common mistake. People just get used to it.
We talked off air. You said something about you cannot manage time. Time is going to pass
Can manage
away.
tasks.
So you manage tasks. We talked about how the tasks to make them in levels, maybe important, medium, or maybe low importance to certain tasks. But now, as you know, a lot of books about time management. You have a book about time management. Now, can people manage their time unconsciously? Or they should read and know how to manage the time?
My book title is not time management, by the way. My book title is The Forgotten Intelligence. Forgotten intelligence.
What is the forgotten?
A
lot of things.
Howard Gardner has designed something called the 8 types of intelligences. And I think, Mohammed, that Howard Gardner needs to add this to the 8 types of intelligence, to add it as the forgotten intelligence. Because the people, they forget that we have something valuable, but it is wasted.
Which is?
Time.
Time.
You cannot do a task without time. You cannot achieve a goal without time. You cannot live without time. So time is the value of the time is something, if appreciated enough, if respected enough, people will never, ever think about wasting a single second.
Yes. As you know, it's always, we live in the now. I'm sure you know the book, Living in the Now by Eckhart Tolle. Talking about time, this is the only time we have now. If you don't live fully now, you cannot achieve goals happening in the future. And the future will happen now. This is it has something to do with philosophy. I'm sure it's not very clear to everyone that the now is the most important. Now is planning, and later also now.
Because the now defines the future. I mean, the now gives you the tools and prepare you for the future. That's the meaning. Even another book by Spencer Johnson called The Present. Present means now. Present, and it means gift, by the way. So if you just go to more sophisticated in this, you will think about like this way. Now is the present. Now is the present. Is a present. And a lot of people, they don't know how to enjoy the now. They don't know how to live the now. Now, living the now has to do with your own perception towards life, towards your goals, towards your tasks, even towards your work, your family, your social life. You have to think about it in this term. I mean, in this context. Nobody can ignore the value of the time, because time is our life. Time is something, and try to ask somebody who has gone a long way in achievement. I mean, he's a good achiever. Try to ask him this question. If you want to choose between money and time, what will you choose? He will tell you time. I know how to make money. Give me the time, and I know how to make money through this time.
Yes, makes sense.
So time is important because people, they have this conception, I mean, this misconception, I can say, misconception about the time, especially in some cultures. Maybe our culture is with this, I mean, related to this. How can we look at the time? People look at the time as something, you know, ask a teenager or a person who has no tasks, no plans, no goals. You can see him like at 8 p.m. Hey guy, what are you going to do tonight? I'm going to waste my time in the coffee shop. See this sentence?
He's saying,
I'm going to waste my time in the coffee shop.
He can also say, I will enjoy my time.
Why yeah, let's just have it like enjoy. Why waste?
Why waste?
But actually, because he means waste. Because every day at this time, he is going to the coffee shop
because
to waste
he's doing
his time.
it every day.
Yeah.
Of course.
Simple as that.
Yes.
It's just like this way. As you go to the coffee shops, you can have a visit there. Just pay a visit to anyone. You'll find a lot of people there who are just, you know, just chatting, watching, I don't know, sometimes movies, sometimes they watch the football, soccer, you know, sometimes they have shisha, you know, they just waste their time.
They live randomly. Now
they live random.
Yes.
This is a big problem.
We talked, I told you about myself. When I work, I am busy. I don't have breaks or windows. So I always go back at night and sleep like a baby. But when I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself.
Because I don't have a plan.
Yes, of course. And I don't have tasks.
The New Kuwait project is a comprehensive and ambitious initiative aimed at transforming the economic and social landscape of the state of Kuwait. Launched with a long-term vision, this project envisions Kuwait as a leading financial and cultural hub in the region, diversifying its economy beyond oil and positioning it for sustainable growth and development. One of the central features of the New Kuwait project is the diversification of the economy. Kuwait recognizes the need to reduce its dependence on oil revenues and expand into other sectors such as finance, tourism, healthcare, and technology. This diversification strategy is geared towards creating a more stable and resilient economy. The project places significant emphasis on the infrastructure development. This includes the construction and expansion of transportation networks, logistics hubs, and urban development projects. The goal is to enhance connectivity, improve quality of life, and create a more conducive environment for businesses and residents. Sustainability is a core principle of the New Kuwait project. The development of smart cities is a key feature, integrating technology to enhance efficiency and reduce environmental impact. Investments in renewable energy, green infrastructure, and environmental conservation demonstrate Kuwait's commitment to a sustainable future. The project also recognizes the potential of Kuwait's rich cultural heritage and aims to promote tourism by investing in cultural institutions, museums, and preserving historical sites. Kuwait seeks to attract visitors from around the world. This focus on culture contributes to the broader goal of economic diversification. To encourage both local and foreign investments, the New Kuwait project offers a range of incentives and opportunities. These include economic reforms, regularity improvements, and streamlined procedures for setting up and operating businesses in Kuwait. The aim is to create a more attractive investment climate. Human capital development is pivotal to the project's success. Investments in education, vocational training, and healthcare are essential components. Kuwait seeks to develop a highly skilled and healthy workforce capable of contributing to a knowledge-based economy. Kuwait aspires to become a global business and financial hub. To achieve this, the project focuses on improving international connectivity, fostering trade relations, and enhancing the ease of doing business. These efforts are designed to position Kuwait as a strategic player in the global economy. The New Kuwait project represents a forward-looking vision for the country, emphasizing economic diversification, sustainability, and global integration. This initiative is a testament to Kuwait's commitment to shaping a brighter and more prosperous future. As the project continues to evolve, it has the potential to significantly impact the region and beyond.
So now, let me ask you this. A lot of people, they reach this point. They have nothing to do, but they are not enjoying their time.
Well,
I'm asking you as an expert. I'm not asking you as a psychologist.
okay.
Because this is something very important.
See,
Yeah.
you have your mobile.
Yes. Of course.
There is an application in your mobile that is called Calendar.
Yes.
And I can tell you that when I ask the people how they use it, some people, they don't know that it is there even. They don't know it's there.
Yes.
And some people, they just use it, in a very, for simple things. Some people, they use it hardly. They use it, effectively.
How can you use it for time management? Do you mean in this manner? How can we use it? It's
Okay.
still time. I know what it's today, 20th of February. Tomorrow, 21.
If you are used to have your to-do list sheet,
Okay.
before the mobile, I used to have a to-do list sheet. It's a sheet of paper.
All right.
And I write in this sheet of paper the main tasks, the main things I need to achieve today, let's say, even this week, even this month, even this year. In my calendar, my mobile, I have tasks after 2 years, 3 years.
So everyone should be busy all the time,
No.
doing the things that they like.
I like your question because people, they always ask me this question. No, you're not a robot. You still can enjoy your time. But if you have a plan, things are on the right way. If you have a plan, as we said before, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail.
Yes.
Just have a plan and let's see to what extent, to how long, how far we can go in this plan that we have designed before. Just have a plan. Some people, they achieve 20% of the plan. Some people, they just achieve 50%. Some people, 70%. Rare people, they just achieve 100% of the plan. But at least they have a plan. And having a plan doesn't mean that you have to do this plan as it is. Sometimes this plan doesn't work. You go to plan B, for example. So you have to.
You told me to-do list. Let's talk about your to-do list. I will take the example because I hope I am related to the viewers because I am starting to take the question from my own group.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I am related. So now you said to-do list. Give me an example because sometimes, let's say that I know that next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, I have 2 days off. I don't have anything to do. what are the things that you put in to-do list that make you take benefit of this time and enjoy it and eventually manage it?
That's another good question. Before we just talk about the vacation, I mean the off,
2 days
the 2 days
and
off.
they are weird because they are in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
And I have to go back to work.
Yeah,
I want to enjoy
you're talking
life.
about Thursday and Wednesday, let's say, Tuesday and Wednesday, let's say, in
Yes.
the middle of the week. Okay, fine. Now, achievers and high achievers, actually, they don't even see that they have something called vacation. I have to tell you this. Achievers, high achievers, they don't have something called 2-day off
Yes.
weekend, let's say. They don't have this one, they don't have it.
I remember these phrases from high achievers. They mentioned that.
Yeah,
I
Jim
don't
Rohn,
wait.
and
Yes.
they all did say this. But even the weekend, 2 off days, you should have a plan even how to enjoy your time. I mean, for God's sake, you don't know how to enjoy your time. You don't know. I know some people that when you know, today is Friday. Okay, good. What to do? Oh, you don't have a plan? So you are wasting your time 2 hours thinking
Or
about
they
where to
ask,
go.
where can we go?
There's no plan. So that's why you just say at the end of the day, now it's Al-Maghrib prayers calling and we don't know where to go. That's a problem again.
Why do you think a lot of people, actually a lot of people, they don't have?
The time is guiding them. The time is managing them. They are not managing their tasks. Their tasks are managing them. There's a big difference between somebody who is managing his tasks and somebody else whose tasks is managing him. See?
Yeah.
See,
And we don't have the answer to how to reverse this.
I have got a friend one day. He discovered that his passport is expired while he is on the boarding counter. This means he's not managing his tasks. He's not managing his daily tasks. The task is managing him, so he has to come back from the you have to cancel the ticket, and a lot of things will happen.
Yes.
So no plan. See, he has no plan that his passport expires in this date and I have to go to renew it before that date. And that's a plan. That's a simple plan.
Actually, I have a bad news for you because most of the people, they are without a plan and they go with the flow. The flow actually manages.
It's taking them wherever it likes.
Yes. And let me tell you, the flow is not managed by angels. Let's put it that way.
Fine.
It's always go to the bad side.
Yeah.
Going to shisha, going to a coffee shop, staying there, wasting your time.
See, the idle mind is a devil's workshop. Very famous old saying. The idle mind is no plan. It's a devil's workshop.
He loves to go there.
He likes it. It's his amazing place, his favorite place to go there and to tell you what to do. The devil. Of course, that's
he's
the
an
meaning.
expert, actually.
Expert in doing it.
Careful.
If you have enough time and you don't know what to do, he is always ready to help.
Ready to give
Yeah,
advice.
to give advice to you. So,
and you don't have to take them, but you eventually...
it's your choice. You take it or leave it. But still, you need to understand that it's a waste of time. He is trying to take this space from your life to take it to his own credit, let's say.
That's very interesting. Very interesting. And we'll talk about the relationship between time management or task management and stress and eventually, of course, depression. Thank you so much, Dr. Muhammad. That was Dr. Muhammad Afif, and with that we conclude our episode. Thank you for watching.